Hi everyone, and welcome to What the Luxe, the channel that analyzes the latest trends in digital luxury for you, marketing and branding experts out there, and that share with you the campaign and strategies that will make you think, what the Luxe? I'm David Klingbeil, and thanks for joining. If you want to get notified for each new video, feel free to subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button right below. Alright, let's get going with this week's top trends. The first story comes from Louis Vuitton. The French fashion house has just announced the launch of a collection of virtual fashion goods for the video game League of Legends. So, people are gonna pay real money in order to buy virtual clothing in a virtual universe in a video game, right? But wait, there's more. Louis Vuitton has also announced they'll be producing the case that will be given to the winner of the League of Legends first eSports Cup to be held in Paris in November. To understand why, keep in mind that Louis Vuitton is already producing the case that carries the Soccer World Cup. Also, as esports are getting more and more popular, especially among a younger audience with who Louis Vuitton is trying to connect more and more, that kind of makes sense, right? If this news seems weird to you, you might also want to know that the Italian fashion house Moschino released earlier this year a collection of fashion goods for the video game The Sims 4 that players could buy in-game for only $10. Yeah, what the Luxe? This week's second story is about beauty and technology, as L'Oreal just announced the latest selection of startups for its beauty incubator. So basically, L'Oreal launched a startup incubator in 2012 that's now called Women in Digital, and just announced the latest batch of startups they selected. Here's what's interesting about that. First, L'Oreal has selected a batch of pretty advanced tech startup for this batch of startups. One of them, Rosebud AI, is creating a technology that allows to virtually try on some makeup and hairstyle looks that people find on social media. And that sounds like a nice addition to Modiface, another startup that was acquired by L'Oreal a couple years ago. Another of the selected startups, called Second, is using deep learning technologies to provide its customer with personalized skincare recommendation. And knowing how customization is a big trend in the beauty industry right now, that sounds like a pretty strategic bet. Moving to the next news, YouTube has announced the launch of youtube.com/fashion, nicknamed /fashion, a new channel that aggregates all the great beauty and fashion content on YouTube in a single destination. The channel includes a broad range of content from fashion and beauty creators, as well as fashion brands, publishers, and luxury players. If you haven't watched it already, I strongly recommend you to check their launch video on their YouTube channel, which I'm personally obsessed with currently. Last news of the week is about Glossier's first TV campaign. What the Luxe? Wasn't Glossier supposed to be this digital native brand that primarily communicated on social media? Well, it seems like their ambition is getting bigger as they are now expanding to the realm of TV advertisers. Last year, Glossier passed $100 million of revenue and acquired more than 1 million customers. But it seems like their next 1 million customer will come from a mix with more traditional media tactics. Hence, the launch of their new TV campaign, Feeling like Glossier. What's interesting about this campaign is how Glossier managed to embody their core value of diversity and real beauty by featuring 7 real brand ambassadors in this campaign. Also, it's interesting to note that instead of focusing on looks or product, the campaign is entirely focusing on feeling. Will it work on TV or not? Let's see if it becomes an instant hit like anything Glossier does, or if it makes people think, what the Luxe? Alright, that's it for this episode of What the Luxe. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to like this video, and feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. If you like What the Luxe, don't hesitate to share it with a friend. And if you hate What the Luxe, well, share it with an enemy.